Hi, my name is Bob Cowan. I'm the owner of a New Jersey private investigation firm, and I want to give a shout out to Matt Anton of New Jersey SEO, and I want to give him not a 5-star review, but a 10-star review. I'm going to explain to you how I started my business, some mistakes I made before I finally ended up with Matt and utilizing his services in New Jersey SEO. So when I retired from the police department in New Jersey, Jersey City in fact, I decided to start a private investigation business. That type of work interested me. The problem was, for 35 years I worked in the public sector, and things were a whole lot different in the public sector and in the private sector, as I was about to find out. So my first step was to get myself licensed, at which time I then wanted to create a website. So I hooked up with a guy down in Ocean County, not Matt, and he assisted me in putting he put the website together, but I wrote the content. He had asked me, would you like me to write the content? I said, no, I'll write my own content. So pretty much everything you have on my website is my own content. So what happened was, after the website was complete, it probably took about 3 weeks to a month. It's like, okay, we put the website up, now where's my business? So it just didn't work that way, and I didn't know it wasn't going to work that way. So I figured you put a website together and I think people are going to flock to you. So that didn't happen. I began trying to do the SEO myself, kind of self-learning. I'm not a big techie guy, but I tried going on some websites, learning a little bit about it. I was doing a little advertising with Google. Wasn't really clicking. I was getting some calls. I was getting a little bit of business. When I get business, I have a great, currently I have a great business because honestly, I do good work. Me and the investigators that work with me. So the next step we took was, I said, you know what, we're getting 300 to 350 hits a month. A lot of the hits are coming from outside the area, but I didn't know if that was good or bad because I had nothing to compare it with. I wasn't happy with my monthly income for the amount of work I was doing. I was doing a lot of blogging on the website, trying to use all the keywords, different things that you'll find out if you ever tried to do this yourself. I had one bad experience with an individual from Canada who essentially took my money and didn't do the work. So that kind of, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Ultimately, I said to myself, I want to get a brick and mortar SEO company, which I did. I found one, and they had all the bells and whistles. They had a building. They had a lot of people working in it. I'm not going to badmouth them. They just weren't a fit for me. I don't think that they had. I think they were more for large corporations, not a small business like myself, where we have 5 persons working together. So, I left them in December of 2019, and I want to back up a little bit. So when I started working with them, and I worked with them for about 1.5 years, I went from 300 hits to maybe 650 to 700 a month on the website, clicks on the website. Now, again, I had nothing to compare it with, but it was better than 300. I knew that. I was making a little bit more money. I didn't think I was getting the personal attention I should get for the money I was paying. I was paying north of $1,000. I had to make an appointment to talk to someone. My website, one thing I have to say in the negative is my website was never improved with speed. Nobody could ever make my website fast. And everybody I talked to said, with the websites the way they are now, people they want to hit a button and they want it to instantaneously come up. Anybody I paid money to, that never happened. I just got lip service. Oh yeah, it's this fast, it's that fast, but every time I tried it, it wasn't fast. So fast forward to December 2019, I decided to change gears, and I found that maybe that brick and mortar shop wasn't that important. But let me see what I can do, and I found Matt. I just Googling around, and I called him up. I talked to him. He gave me a proposal. He told me the different things that he would do for me. I don't know if you ever met anybody that you just simply trusted, that you weren't getting, getting put on. That's the first impression I got with Matt. So I said, let me give it a whirl. One of the hardest things I did was leaving the other place, because there's all passwords involved, and again, I write something down and it gets lost. And Matt was very good with that, helping secure the passwords, getting information from the other company. The other company was very cooperative with my move. There's no complaint on that. So all I can tell you right now is, when Matt took over the website in 2019, I'm currently getting 2,400 hits a month. I mean, do the math. It's more than 3 times what I was getting. I'm getting 24 hits a month. We're getting calls all 7 days a week. We don't mind handling the work 7 days a week. We actually had to decrease the hours a little bit. We were getting so many calls. When the pandemic came, a very bad thing, but because I had Matt, I had my best 6 months from January to June in 2020. So if you're looking for somebody who's going to work hard, who's going to get your website moving fast, I mean lightning speed fast, and keep it that way, who's going to pick up the phone, or if he doesn't pick up the phone, he'll get back to you, within a couple of hours. You want to go to Matt Anton at New Jersey SEO. I have absolutely no complaints. He's the best. I wouldn't even think of changing him. Prices are competitive with anybody else I had talked to. I had people that I had called up during my search in different periods. They were talking about, like, if they would accept me. And I was like, taken aback a little bit, because accept me, I mean, you're asking me for blank amount of money, and you want me you're going to have to decide whether you want me. So I didn't like that. That happened with several of the places at non-brick and mortar, and Matt wasn't like that. Matt, you could tell he wanted the business. You could tell he was a hard worker. I had good content, which I'm sure was helpful for him. But I want to thank Matt for what he's done for our business. And like I said, do yourself a favor. If you're shopping around for somebody to handle your website, the organics on your website wants to get you on the front page. I'm on the front page under a lot of different subjects. You want to call Matt Anton. At least put him in there as people that you want to consider. Okay, you may have different people you want to look at, but I'm telling you, call Matt, and Matt will give you my contact information, and you can call me, and we can talk about it, because I'll be happy to spend 10, 15 minutes, whatever it takes, to tell you what kind of job he's done for my business. Okay, thank you very much, and I could say good luck, in your search. Thank you.